So we're constantly wanting different things. And in that wanting and not getting, our emotions are all over the place. When I want it, my emotion is all over the place. When I fear I won't get it, my emotion is all over the place. Losing yourself in emotions is essentially saying, I haven't really understood how life works. In the Bhagavad Gita, we celebrated Gita Jayanti just a few days ago. And in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagwan Krishna says that the wise one, the yogi is one, who is the same, who has equanimity in pleasure, in pain, in success, in failure, in gain, in loss. Now, it doesn't mean that the wise one doesn't know the difference, but that they've got equanimity, they're balanced, they don't get thrown off. And the way to do that is really to recognize the beautiful variety of people, of experiences, of emotions, of feeling states, of experiences of so much in life. In the same way that we recognize the variety of flowers or fruits. You know, you walk through a fruit orchard or a flower garden, and you're able to look at all the different types of flowers, all the different types of fruits, and you would never say, oh God, this banana is awful, like why isn't it juicy? Because we understand bananas are not meant to be juicy. Oranges are meant to be juicy. We would never say, God, the banana is not crunchy enough. We understand bananas are not crunchy. Apples are crunchy. So we're able, with regard to fruit, with regard to flowers, with regard to almost everything else in the world, to see and understand and appreciate diversity. But in our own minds and our own lives, we've got very clear ideas of this is better than that. And so we're constantly wanting different things. And in that wanting and not getting, our emotions are all over the place. When I want it, my emotion is all over the place. When I fear I won't get it, my emotion is all over the place. When I do get it, my emotions are all over the place. I don't get it, my emotions are all over the place. And this is where that sense of equanimity is so important. Just an awareness. Like there is winter and spring and summer and fall and rainy seasons and dry seasons and hot seasons and cold seasons, so there will be gains and losses, successes and failures, pleasure and pain. Part of the package of life. And the more quickly and more deeply we're able to deeply understand that truth, the more we're able to not lose ourselves in it. Losing yourself in emotions is essentially saying, I haven't really understood how life works. Or somehow I was expecting that I would be exempt from that. But like, yeah, it might be true for other people, but that I should be the exception to the rule. I should have only gains, not losses. I should have only successes, not failures. Like I should have only summertime and no winters. But when we have real gyan, real wisdom and understanding, we realize life is everything. And so you take it in that state of equanimity. You start to be able to see things in your life like different flowers in a flower garden. Now, with regard to situations where you know something is right, but you aren't able to do the right thing. So it's not that we're not able to, it's that our minds don't want to. We almost always have the power to do the right thing. Almost always. mean, there's very few circumstances I could even imagine that we wouldn't have the ability to do the right thing. And they pretty much all involve essentially being held at gunpoint. If you see somebody else being hurt and you try to help them and then they turn the gun on you, like, okay, there's not a lot you can do for the other person if you're going to get killed in the interim. But in almost every situation, we can make the right decision. But something in us doesn't want to. Whether it's our desire, whether it's our fear, whether it's some sense of rationalization, justification, whatever it may be that's going on. We know the right thing to do. Even animals know. You see a dog steal a piece of bread from one of the carts. Right in the road, they've got carts. A dog will go up, steal a piece of bread from it. And then it does something very interesting. It'll look around. If nobody's there, monkeys do it too. Nobody's there, it'll sit and eat it right there at the cart. No problem. On the cart, beneath the cart, anywhere. No problem. But if it sees a bunch of people around, it's going to grab the bread and run somewhere, behind the door, behind the wall, because it understands what I've done is wrong, there will be consequences. So even when dogs, monkeys, know the right thing, know the wrong thing, we know. We know. The question is, do I have in that moment the consciousness? So am I able to be aware of what's right consciously before I make the decision? Or do I make my decisions unconsciously and it's only later that I realize, oh my God, what have I done? And if that's what happens, then I need to bring a lot more mindfulness, presence, awareness, slowness into my life. But a lot of times, we know, the voice in our head says, do that. But we don't listen. I don't want to. I'm going to go with my desire, with my lust, with my greed, with my anger, with my fear, with my pattern way of doing things. And we've got free will. You can keep doing that as long as you want. Keep having the karmic fruits over and over and over again. The universe is very patient. Very patient. However long you want to keep doing this, the universe will wait. But eventually we have to wake up. Today, tomorrow, next year, next life, it's up to you. But at some point, I have to bring enough consciousness, enough presence, enough mindfulness, enough courage into every moment to make the decisions that I know are right. And by right, I don't mean just abiding by a culturally agreed upon set of morals or values. I mean right in alignment with my Dharma, right in alignment with the universal truths. Because there's a lot of things that sometimes culturally is right that I don't think is actually dharmically right. So when I say right, I mean really right in alignment with Dharma and truth. Eventually we're going to have to do it. But you can take as long as you want. It's up to you.